وقد أخبر النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم في أحاديث كثيرة أن الملائكة ترفع أعمال بني آدم إلى الله تعالى، وأن الله يسألهم كيف تركتم عبادي، وأن عمل النهار يرفع إليه قبل عمل الليل. ينبه صلى الله عليه وسلم على ضرب من توسط الملائكة بين بني آدم وبين نور الله القائم وسط حظيرة القدس. وثالثها مقتضى الشريعة المكتوبة عليهم، فكما يعرف المنجم أن الكواكب إذا كان لها نظر من النظرات حصلت روحانية ممتزجة من قواها متمثلة في جزء من نقلها إلى الأرض ناقل أحكام الفلكيات، أعني القمر، انقلبت خواطرهم حسب تلك الروحانية. فكذلك يعرف العارف بالله أنه إذا جاء وقت من الأوقات في الشرع بالليلة المباركة التي فيها يفرق كل أعلى وحظيرة القدس
يصعد إليه يصعد الكلم الطيب،
ثم يصعد منها لون إلى الملأ الأعلى وحظيرة القدس، فيحصل هنالك رضا وسخط. ورابعها إن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم إذا بعث في الناس وأراد الله تعالى ببعثته لطفا الدين الذي لا يختلف باختلاف الأعصار والأنبياء كلهم مجمعون عليه. قال تبارك وتعالى: وإن هذه أمتكم أمة واحدة. وقال صلى الله عليه وسلم: الأنبياء بنو علات أبوهم واحد وأمهاتهم شتى، والمؤاخذة على هذا القدر متحققة قبل بعثة الأنبياء وبعدها سواء. وأما المجازات بالوجه الثالث فمختلفة باختلاف الأعصار، وهي الحاملة على بعث الأنبياء والرسل، فلا تكون إلا بعد بعثة الأنبياء وكشف الشبهة وصحة التبليغ ليهلك من هلك عن بينة، والله أعلم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، وصلى الله على النبي الكريم محمد وآله وأصحابه أجمعين. So once again a little brief, as we mentioned before, that where from and why the taklif bil-sharaya came upon human, that they have been made bound by sharia to do this and to avoid that. So Imam rahmatullahi alayh, taqreeban ila uqulina, to bring it very close to our approach, he gave us the example where from it happened that cow will eat green grass and the dog will eat meat. So you will say that the Surah An-Na'i, that structure, wherever that structure in that shape is, so that will be the shape of cow, and that Surah An-Na'i and structure need the green grass. And wherever that structure means the dog one, that will be, so that structure requires the eating of meat. So wherever this structure is, the human structure, so it means that he has the aql. When he has the aql, like as the hunger requires food of different type because of Surah An-Na'i, so the aql is also a type of hunger. It requires a thing, and what it requires? The Sharia, to be bound. So Imam rahmatullahi alayh, he said that taklif bil-sharaya, that is the nature requirement of human. Now, when they have been made bound by Sharia, so as you know, that every action, good or bad, that has its own result. Yes or not?
Yes.
So, as you know in physics, cause and result. Cause and result. You have it. So what is cause? That is action. What is cause?
Reaction.
That's the action and the result. So look, I move my hand. So the result is that it came here from up to here. It's happening here. That is based upon that moment of mine. Got it? So now, every action, good or bad, for sure, it has a result. It has a result. And that result is called mujazat. That result is what? So mujazat are recompense. That is actually the nature requirement of taklif bil-shara'i. Nature requirement? أَفَحَسِبْتُمْ أَنَّمَا خَلَقْنَاكُمْ عَبَثًا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, now with all these things which you have, do you think that I have created you people useless? No result? No recompense? This is your nonsense. أَفَحَسِبْتُمْ أَنَّمَا خَلَقْنَاكُمْ عَبَثًا وَأَنَّكُمْ إِلَيْنَا لَا تُرْجَعُونَ. That you will not be brought back to me. لِتُجْزَ. So you may be recompensed. Do you think so? Got it? So Imam rahmatullahi alayh, he says that this mujazat, it has 4 wujuh or 4 reasons. Number 1, Surat Nawa'i. That this Surat Nawa'i is mukallab bi-shara'i. Look, this Surat Nawa'i requires taklif bi-shara'i, and taklif bi-shara'i requires recompense. That is like this. That this Surat Nawa'i requires taklif bi-shara'i, and taklif bi-shara'i requires, say, recompense. And number 2, that whatever you are doing, so it's one reflection, it goes to your nafs inside. It reflects your nafs. And one reflection, it goes to the angels of Malay Allah. Got it? As I told you, that look, when you dialed the telephone, got it? And it went to the other telephone. So what tone happens there and what tone happens here? Otherwise that is the one thing, but it has a reflection there and a reflection here. That's why you tell Fahim then that no, your telephone was ringing. So Fahim was in Afghanistan, his telephone was ringing there. So how do you know his telephone was? Because a reflection was coming to your telephone as well. Got it? So Imam rahmatullahi says that whenever you do something good or bad, so one reflection goes back to your nafs, and another reflections or signal goes to the angels of Malay Allah. Now, when it goes to the angels of Malay Allah, so these angels of Malay Allah look at that action either with the liking side or with the disliking. Istihsan or istihjan. Got it? So, if they liked it, they reflect on you. If they dislike it, they reflect as well. Got it? So that is another mujazat, or another wajah of mujazat. And the third thing is, or the third wajah is, that reflection is because of the Sharia you are bound by. That Sharia requires that mujazat. And Imam rahmatullah alayh is giving example of that recompense of Sharia. That is just like the effects of stars and heavenly bodies on other creatures. Like as you know, physically we know that the sunlight, the moonlight, and the starlights, they affect the creatures or not?
Yes.
Yes, they affect the plants or not? Yes. The trees, the fruits, the flowers, the animals, the birds, the humans, they do or not?
Yes.
So they have the effects. So Imam rahmatullah says the Sharia recompenses just like the effect of the stars and moons. Got it or not it? And number 4, Imam rahmatullah alayh says that reflection or mujazat or recompense, that is because of the Anbiya concerned. That who obeyed them, they are maqbulan, are the beloved of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So their acceptance or their following or their emulation, it will reflect you. in a good way. If you showed enmity to them, so that enmity will reflect on you as well. So that is the fourth reason of what? Of recompense. Got it?
Yes.
Then Imam Rahmatullahi alayh, he made it clear that the first two, which is the requirement of Surat Naw'i, are because of Malay Allah. So he says that these two are natural. These two are natural after effects. And the third one, that is because of the difference of time, because in different times Sharia was different. And the fourth one, that is after the Basat of the Nabi concerned. Basat of the Nabi concerned, that who obeyed him and who disobeyed. Got it? So now go to. So Imam Rahmatullahi alayhi says, وَقَدْ أَخْبَرَ النَّبِيُّ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وسلم. That is regarding Malay Allah, the second one we are there in. وَقَدْ أَخْبَرَ النَّبِيُّ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وسلم. Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam informed us في حديث كثيرة, in so many hadiths, إِنَّ الْمَلَائِكَةَ تَرْفَعُ أَعْمَالَ بَنِي آدَمِ إِلَى اللَّهِ تَعَالَى. That the angels are taking up the a'mal and the deeds of the children of Adam to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَإِنَّ اللَّهَ تَعَالَى يَسْأَلُهُمْ, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked them, كَيْفَ تَرَكْتُمْ عِبَادِي, how you left my slaves when you were coming up. وَإِنَّ عَمَلَ النَّهَارِ, and also in hadith it is said that the amal of every day يُرْفَعُ إِلَيْهِ قَبْلَ عَمَلِ اللَّيْلِ, that is lifted up to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala before the actions of the night. يُنَبِّهُ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وسلم عَلَى ضَرْبٍ مِّن تَوَسُّطِ الْمَلَائِكَةِ بَيْنَ بَنِي آدَمَ. So now these hadiths, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is telling us that the angels of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is a link between the children of Adam and between Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Got it? So that is not only a link, this link has some effects also, or some reflection also. بين بني آدم وبين نور الله القائم وسط حزيرة القدس, in between the light of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is happening there in Hazirat al-Qudus. Got it? وَثَالِثُهَا, and the third reason of mujazat and recompense is مُقْتَضَى الشَّرِيَّةِ الْمَكْتُوبَةِ عَلَيْهِ, that is the requirement of that sharia which has become farz on them. فَكَمَا يَعْرِفُ الْمُنَجِّمِ, like as the astrologer. Who is the munajjim? The astrologer. Like as the astrologers, he knows أن الكواكب إذا كان لها نظر من النظرات, that when the stars, they have set like glance or set like sight or set like looking or set like rays. حصلت روحانية, so therefrom in immaterial things, ruhaniya not in that sense as we know, but ruhaniya is something which is not seen. Ruhaniya is something which is not seen. حصلت روحانية ممتزجة من قواها, so there a ruhaniya happens, mumtazija, mixed, min quwaha, from the powers of these kawakib and stars, mutamassila fi juz' min al-falak, which is pictured there fi juz' min al-falak, in a part of the space. Fi juz' min al-falak, in a part of the space. فإذا نقلها إلى الأرض ناقل أحكام الفلكيات. ناقل أحكام الفلكيات, look, the center of the star's effect is the moon. That is what? That's the moon. And that's why, look, when you will go to these amilin are those who are telling people that you have the jinn or you have the paryan. You have what? The paryan, yes. And the people also say that when the new moon happens, so it happens to him. When the moon goes dark, so then it happens to him. Got it? So actually these are the after effects of the heavenly bodies. Yes, but we say that is paryan. And I think in Afghanistan there are a lot of paryan. Now look, the whole world is afraid of Afghans, and Afghans are afraid of paryan. It does not make sense to me. The whole world is afraid of what? Afghan. And Afghan are afraid of paryan. Allah Akbar. Yes, Navjan, I'm right, I'm wrong.
You're right.
Yes. So, I don't know why in you people these superstitions are that many. Why? You are cultured people, you are educated people.
Islam anymore.
فإذا نقلها ناقل أحكام الفلكيات. Ahkam mean the after effects of falakiyat. And naqil is the moon. As Imam Rahmatullah alayhi himself mentioned, Ani, what is that? Ani al-Qamar. That is naqil ahkam al-falakiyat. Inqalabat khawatiruhum. So there the khawatir is something inside. Yes, what is roaming around your heart. Inqalabat khawatiruhum hasba tilka al-ruhaniyya. So their khawatir are getting changed according to their ruhaniyya. فَكَذَلَكَ يَعْرِفُ الْعَارِفُ بِاللَّهِ. So that is the case of astrologer. Now someone who knows Allah is عارف بالله. عارف بالله is one who knows Allah. So فَكَذَلَكَ يَعْرِفُ الْعَارِفُ بِاللَّهِ أَنَّهُ إِذَا جَاءَ وَقْتٌ مِّنَ الْأَوْقَاتِ, that when a specific time comes, وقت من الأوقات means a specific time, تسمى في الشرع بالليلة المباركة, which is mentioned in Quran as ليلة مباركة or the blessed night. إِنَّا أَنزَلْنَاهُ فِي ليلة مباركة إِنَّا كُنَّا مُنزِلِينَ. So that is known only to عارف بالله. Only that, to give you an example, our Shaykh Rahmatullahi alayhi, our Shaykh Rahmatullahi alayhi, Hazrat Shaykh al-Islam wal-Muslimin, Mawlana Hussain Ahmad Madani, Rahmatullahi alayhi, who was a wali of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, and he was the Khalifa of Mawlana Shaykh Gohi, Rahmatullahi alayhi. So, Hazrat Madani, Rahmatullahi alayhi, because Jamiat Ulama Hind, he was against partition. Jamiat Ulama Hind was? Say? Against the partition. And Mawlana Madani, Rahmatullahi alayhi, he was roaming around the whole India and he has launched a movement against partition, that we need a united India. That was at that time. Got it? But at the same time, he was there in Bengal in connection to some big gathering. So at night, when he prayed his Salat al-Tahajjud, so the local ulama, they were sitting with him, his students or his colleagues or whatever. So he said that now, when I did muraqabah, so I saw there in Alam Bala that the partition decree has been done in this past Layla Mubarak. In this past Layla Mubarak. Now India will not be united. Partition will take place. Partition will take place. So the ulama, they asked him that, what about tomorrow gathering? Because that is against partition. He said, look, that is our mission. We are bound by our missions. This is the decree of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And as mukashafa and muraqaba is not a hujjat shar'i, so we cannot go by that, but that is done. So these are the case of Arif Billah. This is the case of what? Arif Billah, the one who knows Allah. So he is getting such like information therefrom. Got it?
Yes.
فكذلك يعرف العارف بالله أنه إذا جاء وقت من الأوقات تسمى في الشرع بالليلة المباركة التي فيها يفرق كل أمر حكيم. Where يفرق mean يفصل أو يقضى. يفرق كل أمر حكيم, where every affair of wisdom that is decreed. حصلت روحانية في الملكوت. So a ruhaniyah happened there in Malakut. Malakut is the world of angels. ممتزجة من أحكام نوع الإنسان, which is mixed with the أحكام of the إنسان types of إنسان. ومقتضى هذا الوقت يترشح من هنالك إلهامات على أزكى خلق الله. And as requirement of that time, يترشح من هنالك, sprinkled from there إلهامات, some inspiration على أزكى خلق الله يومئذ, on that person who is the much more pious person, or much more pure, or much more sharp person in the creature of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala yawma izin, on that very day. So it means that something inspires. He knows, other people, they are sitting around him, but they do not know. Got it? Now look, if somebody will dial your telephone number, so here are 10-15 telephones. You know what I'm saying? But only your telephone will be ringing. Because for that signal, your telephone is the Aska Khalqillah. Got it? Not the other telephones. Got it? That's example. على أزكى خلق الله يومئذ وعلى نفوس تليه في الزكاة. And also it gets inspired on those nufus or those hearts تليه في الزكاة, which is close to. Now wala yali actually something or someone who is behind you, who is close to you and behind you. تليه تقربوا في الزكاة, تليه تقربوا في الزكاة وتتبعوا في الزكاة. So تتبعوا في الزكاة بواسطته, but they are getting it through this azka khalqillah, through this azka. As you know that in certain occasion Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, for example, regarding the prisoners of Badr, the prisoners of Badr, what was the opinion of Sayyidina Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? He has not expressed it yet, but his opinion was that we should release them. We should release them. Yes. He asked Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala, Abu Bakr, what do you think? So Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala said, Ya Rasulullah, we should release them. They are our cousins and they are our tribe and they are our people, our relatives, we should release them. He asked Sayyidina Umar radiallahu ta'ala, so Umar radiallahu ta'ala said we should kill them. Yes. We left our hometown for them and we came here and they are not sparing us here. They don't need any ihsan. They are not eligible for any ihsan. Now, how this thing was in the heart of Abu Bakr, what Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was thinking, that is the person talihi fi zakah. That's the person talihi. That's what it is said, that something which was inspired to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was reflecting in the heart of Abu Bakr. It was reflecting in the heart of Abu Bakr because of the transparency of his heart. Because of what? The transparency of his heart. That is called in the Tasawwuf Mawli Yusuf. You are not in Tariqat, otherwise you will know that he is called Fanaf al-Shaykh. That's called what? Fanaf al-Shaykh. That what the Shaykh is thinking, it is coming to his heart automatically. To his heart? Automatically. Got it? Got it or not it? Yes. ثم يلهم سائر الناس أو ثم يلهم, and then that thing is inspired سائر الناس to all people. قبول تلك أو ثم يلهم سائر الناس قبول تلك الإلهامات, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala inspired to people to accept these ilhamat and inspiration to that utmost smart person in the creature of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala واستحسانه, and to think of it that is something good. ويؤيد ناصرها, and whoever will help these type of ilhamat and support these type of ilhamat, he would be helped by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In tansurullah yansurkum wa yukhzalu mu'aniduha, and someone who will hate these ilhamat and not accept it, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will put him down. Wa tulhamul malaika safliya, and also that is inspired to the malaika of mala'i safil, al-ihsan al-muti'iha, to show kindness to the person who obey these ilhamat, wal-isa'at ila asiha, and to be bad to one who disobey these ilhamat. Summa yas'adu minha lawnun ila mala'i al-a'la, then therefrom a color is going up to the angels of mala'i al-a'la, wa haziratul Qudus, and to the enclosure of sanctity. فَيَحْصُلُ هُنَالِكَ رِضًا وَسُخْطٌ, so there for one who obeyed, so a good pleasure happened, and for one who disobeyed, an anger happened there. وَرَابِعُهَا أَنَّ النَّبِيَّ هَذَا يَكْفِي وَصَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَى خَيْرِ خَلْقِهِ